They told my husband, take your wife home and just wait for her to die. Go to SOZO Brain Centre and try, because like it has given me my life back, it could give somebody else their life back. I am Marie, and the person you see today is not the person I was before 1 year. I have been ill for over 24 years with different problems with my health, from severe headaches, pains all over the body, loss of my vision, itching all over the skin, dizziness, fainting, falling over, problem with so many allergies to food, chemicals, smells, light, everything, that I couldn't function anymore as a person, and I never left the house for nearly 24 years. I tried all different therapies, medication and all natural remedies, but nothing really could seem to help me. At one stage I says, nothing's going to help me, I can't do anything, so I will stop trying to find something to help me. Until one day I seen a video on Instagram from SOZO, from Petros Kattou, and I says, this is my last chance to try something and hope that he will be able to help me. And I went there, and everybody was so nice, and it's just like a family. You get treated so well. Every nurse, everybody you have to do with SOZO, they understand you, they listen to you first of all, which is the problem that most doctors don't do. They don't listen. And Petros Kattou sat with me, I think the first time, over 2 hours, and let me tell my story and every symptom and everything. Even though I says to him, it might sound silly, it might sound nothing. And he says to me, no, I want you to tell me everything, and then we will take things one at a time and find the way. And this is what I did. And I know it was a very difficult case. He says to me it was very difficult, and maybe not to see results for 6 to 9 months. But I started my therapy in December 2024, the beginning of December, and Christmas 2024, it was the first time that I was able to sit at a table with my family and friends and eat a meal and be surrounded by people. Before I went to SOZO, and I could not do this. I could only spend 10 minutes in the room with people, because the vibrations, the smells from their clothes, the noise and everything just used to send my body into shutdown, and I always had to leave the room. And this to me is like a miracle, because now I have my life back. I can be with people, I can go out, I can go to the shops, I can go to somewhere to eat now, which I haven't been able to do for 25 years. A lot of my allergies now also are a lot better, and the problems with intestines and stomach from severe irritable bowel for 25 years nearly, going to the toilet with 25 times a day diarrhea, and breaking into sweats and fainting when I was going to the toilet. All that has stopped. I can leave the house without any worry. It's as though I've been born again. I never expected too much when I went there, because every doctor, every therapy I'd done, they says to me, there's nothing we can help you with, you're too allergic to everything. And at one stage they told my husband, take your wife home and just wait for her to die. I had porta caths fitted in my chest, where I used to receive all medication through infusions, and I don't take any medication now, very little, only one for my blood pressure, which is normal for somebody my age, and I can eat more food than I used to eat, and enjoy my family now after missing out of so many years. So really, SOZO, Petros Kattou, has saved me and given me back my life, which I never thought I would have.
Going back about 25 years, we went to almost every doctor for all manner of illnesses, and we were just told 2 or 3 times, you know she's dying, Mummy, so take her home. And she was only about 34 kilos, something like that. And I used to carry her like a baby in my arms. She didn't eat, she didn't drink, she didn't sleep. She could barely speak. If she wanted to go to the bathroom, we had to carry her there. And if you turned your back, she would fall off the toilet and be on the floor with a black eye and all manner of things.
My family, especially my husband and my mother, who came from England to live with us to help look after me and my family. She's been my nurse for 25 years. She's carried me, she fed me when I couldn't use my hands. She looked after me when I lost my sight, when I was in a wheelchair. And now that my children, the first 10 years of their life, they didn't have a mother to go to any of their events at school or anything, and they were so sad all the time.
It was very tough, I suppose, as a mother, but it was very tough for the children as well, because the eldest boy became a second carer, because he looked after the other children, and they learned to cook, wash, clean, and they were only little dots really, and they learned to do everything, and they still do to today, because we all have to pitch in.
And now they are so happy. They says to me, they didn't think they would see their mum, and for them to be adults. They thought that, you know, before they was teenagers, they was going to lose me. And now that I'm there, and now I can go with them to places. My eldest son takes me once, twice a week to a coffee shop, and we sit and have a coffee. And I go out with my mum to the supermarket that I couldn't. And my son Roberto is getting married in June, and I would have not been able to go to the wedding. It was just not possible. And I was so sad and upset and depressed that I can't go to my son's wedding. And Pedro says to me, you'll go to the wedding and me and you will dance together there. And the wedding is in 2 weeks' time, and I can't express how happy I am that I would be able to do this. It was just out of my reach. You know, life had got no meaning or no hope. I think I struggled on because I didn't want to leave my children to be without a mother. Because when you have an ill like this for so many years, you feel a burden, you feel guilty. And now, you know, it's as though we've all had a new lease of life. You know, my children, when they was at school, they used to come home from school straight into my bedroom, lie on the bed with me and talk to me. And now they come home here and I cook a meal, we all sit together. And they just didn't believe that this would happen. They just didn't believe that they'd ever see this day. They thought how I'd been for 25 years, it was going to continue. continue till the day I died.
we think it's a miracle, all of us, because she can't always pick the saucepans up, but she started to cook. She started to eat little things, whereas she never ate anything for years and years. She just lived on water and a tiny little bowl, about that big, and the end of a teaspoon. Now she'll sit at the table and she'll pick and eat some of the things that she hasn't eaten for years. And she talks to us, which is a miracle, because for a long time she just used to say, I can't stand the noise or you talking, and we all had to stand the other side of the door just to keep our ear to her. And now it's just like a miracle now. I mean, we walk to the bottom of the road almost every day, which in itself is really, really something.
So I'm doing this video now because I want to let other people know who are ill, who've tried every therapy, every medication, and they've lost hope, like I'd lost hope, and I was just resigned myself to being a recluse in the house. And I just want people to know, go to SOZO Brain Centre and try, because like it has given me my life back, it could give somebody else their life back. Don't give in just because you haven't found help. I didn't find help for 25 years, but now I found the help and I found the correct people for me to enjoy life again.